Jalen, heading back to Texas this week. I don't know if you're from the Houston area, right? So you're a little far from San Marcos, right?
I'm from the eastern part, like my city is right by Louisiana.
Okay.
So I'm about 5 hours from San Marcos.
Okay. Is it still good to be going home to Texas and being back in your home state? I mean, again, not to your hometown, but is it still kind of nice to be able to go back there?
It's always good going home. I have a whole bunch of family at the game, so it's just good to have the opportunity to play in front of them.
How many friends and family do you have coming, do you think?
At least 20.
20? Wow. Wow. Do you know any of the guys on Texas State, or have you looked at the roster even? Do you have any clue? Or
I do not know anybody on the team. I had a teammate that played there, but he graduated.
Oh, okay. So is this, for you and there's you and 10 other guys from Texas on this roster. Look, it's a non-conference game, but it's the next game on the schedule. But is it special for you to be able to go and play a game in Texas, or is it extra special for you? Is it extra motivation, or do you really not get caught up into that?
I think it's special. Like I said, I'm going home. I get a chance to play in front of my family and friends. I have to play extra harder for them.
I know against Air Force last week. I know the ball gets spread around a lot in this offense, but you and Tanner and Dom and catching all kinds of passes. How good did it feel to get back? I know you were out the week before. How good did it feel to get back and see all you guys kind of spread it around like that? What was that like for you?
It felt really good. Sitting out that week, it didn't feel right. It felt good being back and being able to just make plays.
Mm-hmm. How hard was it for you? I mean, I know you practiced the week you were out. You're on the scout team or doing whatever you needed to do. But how hard was that? I saw you around, still had that big smile on your face, and looked like you were having fun. But how hard was that for you to get through, or was it that hard for you?
It was hard, having to watch my friends go and play without me, knowing that they wanted me there too. But things happen. So I'm back now.
Right. You guys have seen, you guys were awful efficient last week, 600 yards, and 600 yards against Nebraska, and then at times against Northern Colorado. And I know you weren't playing in that game, but it was a little up and down. And even against Idaho, a couple quarters it was good and kind of a slow start. So, Coach Christensen has, preached on focus and preparation and execution. So, what have you guys learned through the first maybe 4 games that what you need to do to get ready to be that focused every week, like you were against Air Force last week, and even most of the time against Nebraska? What has to happen in your mind for that?
We just have to come out ready to play. I think Idaho and Northern Colorado, we had a certain intensity against Nebraska, and we just kind of let down a little bit. And he came right back against Air Force. I just think we need to come out there every time like that.
So you don't expect a letdown? I mean, Texas State's 2-1, but that was a big conference game for you guys. Do you expect a letdown, or worried about that this week?
I mean, we've seen what we can do when we don't have letdowns, so I don't think we'll have any more.